Hi there.
Welcome to Cinema Therapy. I'm Randy.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Halloween 4.
The Return of Michael Myers.
If you like horror content, hit that like and follow button.
Yes. So, this movie was very crucial because, as the subtitle says, we had gone like 7 years. It had been 7 years since we had any Michael Myers films. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was really crucial back at the time when this came out. And they couldn't get Janet Curtis to come back into her role. She had moved on to other things. She was trying to do comedy. She really wanted to do comedy films, so they didn't want to get her back into this because I think she wanted to leave the whole Final Girl stuff behind her for a while and focus on her new ventures. And they got Danielle Harris, a young 8-year-old girl, just some new finds to make this franchise kind of breathe new fresh air into it. And they tell the story of an 8-year-old Jamie Lloyd, who was a daughter of Laurie Strode, who is now in foster care because her mother passed away in a car accident. That's how they cover that up. And Rachel Crothers, the Crothers have adopted her. Rachel Crothers is her adopted sister, played by Ellie Cornell. And they basically are, following her and her trauma, and she knows about her uncle. Her uncle's become famous because he killed all these people Halloween night 1978, and the whole town knows the story, and she is having nightmares of him and what he might be like. And meanwhile, Michael Myers is being transported from Sith Grove finally because he got captured back after the fire of Halloween 2, which is Halloween. And now all burnt to a crisp, he is being transported to another asylum, and he goes on a killing spree on the ambulance to the new hospital, being all charred up and also in a coma. And he gets wakened up when he hears about his niece and finds out he has new blood in the family to go kill again, and goes after her. And this one's very interesting because it starts the whole, he has a bigger family. Loomis comes back again. He's crazier. I know I talked about Loomis in the last one, in Halloween 2. Yeah, he got burnt up in the fire and somehow survived that explosion. They don't say how, with just a little scar, and he's like, take a look at this scar. And, he's amazing in this movie. Donald Pleasence gives us all in all these movies.
Michael!
This is where Loomis starts to go off the deep end slowly, though, because he's starting to just, I think, they're just trying to find reasons to bring him back, because he's, one of the only, surviving characters. And he always just, Donald Pleasence, I loved him. But he comes back, and he's just on the search for Michael Myers again. He's like, let's go after him, what do we do now? And, he's on the hunt for Michael Myers. And this is the first time you've ever seen, Loomis actually go on a hunting spree for him. It's actually kind of great. This one is very much more 80s, and I mean that in the sense that it's a lot more there's a lot more action in this movie, kind of, in a weird way. And there's a different kind of vibe. Here the music's different. It's a little bit faster. And I don't know, it's just different. Do you have any thoughts of this movie?
I technically grew up on this one in number 5. And I think I've seen number 5 more. So I tend to like number 5 a lot more than 4. But 4 goes with 5. So, I have to like them equally.
I like 4 better.
But 4, I think I like 5 because there's just so many different scenes with Michael Myers. And number 4, they kind of, it's Halloween night and they're going trick-or-treating. And then they get stuck in the house for a good portion of the movie, right?
So what happens? Yeah. So he eventually finds out.
Sheriff's house.
They find out about this, and once they find out that Michael Myers is out there, he's killing people. They get everyone in the house, and there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie actually that I haven't covered. But anyhow, they end up getting at the sheriff's house to basically prepare to fight against him.
And then they just get the whole town of vigilantes together.
Oh yeah, the rednecks to go hunt him down.
To hunt
The
Michael
guy,
down.
let's go get him. And then the new sheriff, Sheriff Meekers, is like, what are you doing? Have all these people, like, we can't have all these people doing this. He's like, you don't have a police force or whatever. I forget.
Yeah,
Like, Mrs. just like, let him fight him.
And then the end happens, and like they shoot him down and like blow him up, and all
they shoot him into a mine shaft.
To a mine shaft, but they don't check. I don't get why they didn't check the mine shaft. They just let him die. Like, and let it fall in on him, and they're like, Michael's dead, but they don't fucking check.
And
he crawls out into a fucking storm drain.
Well, you don't see that in the fourth one.
But you see that in the fifth one. But anyways, yeah. So it's just, I don't know. And then the end happened. The end is good. Like the very end where Jamie picks up the Halloween mask and
then they change it.
Around the house.
But 5, I think I liked less because of that very reason. They changed what happened in the ending of 4 to being like, oh, she kind of has a psychic connection, which was stupid.
Well, the psychic connection was kind of stupid, yeah.
That was a huge part of the movie. She went mute.
We'll get into 5.
She doesn't talk in 5 until the very end.
We'll get into 5. But anyways, yeah, 4 was... 4 is still good.
4 is better than 5. I like 4 better than 5 because I think I do like the vibe of the movie. It has a good fast pace to it. It's not my favorite. I think Halloween 2 is my favorite sequel, but this one's a fun adventure that, it takes things in a different direction. It breathes new life in again, like I said. But now we get Michael Myers back, and George P. Wilbur perfected his performance in the 6th movie. He comes back as the Michael Myers. He's a little bit like... The Michael Myers actors tried to go downhill for a while, I have to be honest, because, like, George P. Wilbur in this movie, as much as I love him in 6, and this one he's a little bit, like stiff, and, like, his movements are kind of, like, robotic. And then the mask was kind of weird, too. But the mask is even weirder in 5.
Yeah.
They don't even say why his mask changes. It just does.
It's even worse in H2O.
I think the 5 mask is just as bad, if not worse, and no one talks about that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, but yeah, the ending, she basically kills her mom in the tub, supposedly.
Well, she stabs her.
Yeah, but they make it seem like she killed her. And then in 5, they rebuke that and just say that she not stabbed her and she's fine, but,
Yeah.
She takes a pair of scissors and goes at her in the tub. And she's wearing a clown mask that's very similar to the one that Michael Myers wore when he was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And
then it has like
Dr.
Loomis.
And then he thinks he's
No!
they're all like
No!
They think that evil transformed. They think that Michael Myers is dead and now his soul went into hers and like the evil is within her. They went in a different spree here. They weren't sure where they were going the timeline.
It's like Dr. Loomis did not need this.
So they kind of were trying different things out at this point. Anyhow, that was Halloween 4, and it was actually really good. Danielle Harris was excellent.
Danielle Harris is
and so was Ellie Cornell.
Phenomenal.
I love Rachel. I love Rachel
yes.
as a character. So, yeah, that was Halloween 4, The Return of the Myers, 1988. If you like and follow for more, you continue to watch us in the next one, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.